Good morning, everyone. This is Zach from XIFU. So, if you are here together with me, appreciate if you can help me to click the like buttons for me. Having to share this out, all right. And then again, a quick disclaimer, right? This section here, we are not doing any buy and sell call. So, if you want to trade any stocks based on discussion in this morning over here, make sure you got one trading plan. If not, get the advice from a professional. Okay. So, today again we're gonna look into the overall markets, okay, on daily basis. So, if you look into IBM KLCI, if you are following us all this while, against 1550 is a crucial resistance that currently we wanted to monitor. Okay, so again, we previously over here we do have support, which is currently potentially turning into resistance. Okay, again, let's say they are trying to test this area for a week or maybe a week plus already, including today. Right, yesterday also tried to break, but in the end also they didn't really hold well above 1550. Okay, so I think likely probably they will retest back, okay, to 1500, which is somewhere around this zone over here, right, which is the current support. But again, not to say it's a bad thing. Okay, overall, if let's say they are still above 1500, I will still think that they still got plenty of opportunity, okay, in this current market. Okay, so while this overall IBM KLCI, we look into the indices, okay, which is the sectors overall. So today mostly it's in green. Okay, so again a good sign, but again not a very bullish count of so-called market sentiment. But again we do still have some short-term opportunities there. Okay, I can comment on G-Tronic, sure. I'll look into G-Tronic because G-Tronic actually is also one of my stock that I'm monitoring. I think 2 days ago we posted in the Telegram. Okay, so like I say, recently got a lot of stock come with pullback, come with strength signal. Okay, if you have using XIFU apps or maybe X chart, okay, you can actually use this so-called strength signal to help you out to identify where is the area pattern. Okay, so for example over here we got strength, double strength over here. Okay, you notice here actually it built a support pushing up. Here got another one. That's why the other day I posted out. It will form a nice support for me. Okay, so actually to be fair with you, G-Tronic, I personally I like it. Okay, personally I like it, but just that right now I'm holding few counters. Yesterday I actually hata already. A bit disappointing also. I don't want to wait, so I actually hata. Currently I'm holding 5 counters. Okay, so that's why I was thinking whether I want to enter some or not. Okay, because right now, like I say, I still don't want really to use up all my capital first. Okay, because yes, market is doing slightly a bit of recovering, but it still didn't show a very bullish kind of patterns. Okay, in fact, if you look into over KSE, I think probably they're still gonna take time. Okay, like I said, now it's 1550. Probably you're back to 1500 again, sideways, and then try again. Okay, so probably next round I will enter more. Currently, I'm still holding I think more than half of my cash in my portfolios. Okay, so yes, G-Tronic interesting, like I say. You can actually use the latest strength signal over here. All right, this is the one. Okay, as your support. Okay, so if you're looking for entry, you know my style. Hey, Joel, I was a bit stingy one. Okay, so what I do is that I will actually wait for a pullback, maybe to 45 cents area. Okay, to look for my entry. Okay, so like I say, this one is serve as my so-called support. Okay, break below, I cut. Okay, so anything that I do normally, my exit is only 3 to 4%. Okay, that's my risk. Okay, of course, maximum 8%. Okay, so that's why Hata yesterday it dropped somehow slightly below. Yeah, I think it's good to exit. Maybe next week I will try to switch over to other counters. Okay, so now let's look into JT Group. Okay, again, not doing any buy and sell call here. So like I say, if you want to do any trades, make sure you go on trading plan. Okay, now JT Group interesting because it do show the first sign of reversal. I think there will be a reversal there. Okay, volume is not climatic, not very climatic, but is high volume. Okay, I think they will have a short term rebound or maybe recovery. So yes, if you ask me, I think there is a potential there. Okay, there's a break in terms of a downtrend line. Okay, change of direction, and we do see some volume. Okay, breaking above 20 and 40-day moving average. Okay, now this one is a bit similar to GFTech. Okay, I actually entered GFTech already, but this one, if you're really interested, maybe I think this is pure resistance, which is now turning to support. Okay, support wise 330. Okay, support wise 330, probably something that you can actually look into. Okay, so far so good. I kind of like the volume. I think there is a short-term recovery probably will happen. Okay, so but make sure NG you know your own trading plan. I think NG you are the one that actually attended the Saturday class, right, together with Mr. JK, am I right? Okay, now this one I said is a bit similar with my GF tag. Let's into my GF tag. But tech seems like this few last week, start last week a bit slow already. Okay, but volume is picking up. Like I said, this one GF tech just now with JT Group, right? If I put side by side, a bit similar. So this is JT Group. Okay. So yeah, this one. Okay, somewhere here. So hopefully our section on last Saturday actually it do helps. Okay, especially when you want to learn about technical analysis together with Mr. JK. So okay, now this one downtrend break above, volume increasing. Okay, but this one no strength signal yet, but I think they will appear very, very soon. Okay, now for those that who have subscribed to XChart or maybe XIFU apps, now if you want to use the strength signal over here, you can go to this button. This is a new setting button. Okay, on top here. Right, so when you click, okay, you will see this pullback alerts. Okay, so of course we do also include analyst buy and sell call for you, easy to refer, including insider buy and sell. Now what it means by insider buy and sell is that probably is the director itself. Okay, the shareholder itself do some transaction. Okay, normally for me, sometimes it actually provide certain information. Okay, so like for example, if let's say the insider or so-called the shareholder, they are confident. Normally, they will buy the bottom, so you know that okay, this stock maybe got something on in the future. Like for example, over here, this is all referring to others transaction. Like for example, transfer. Okay, so this one we got buy by Puan Jamila. Okay, somewhere around this area over here. Probably I will share with you. Okay, sometimes I will combine insider buy sell and my pullback signal for entry. Okay, sometimes it's quite powerful one. Of course, analyst buy and sell call, you can use that as refer. Okay, because there is a so-called target profit by those analysts. Okay, now this is one of the very good example. This is XIFU on how actually you can use insider buy and sell together with the pullback signal. Okay, for your entry. Like I said, pullback signal representing that there is a strength, there is a support building up, there's a chance the price go up. Again, not 100%. I cannot say 100%. Market is dynamic, random, right? So what I'm trying to do over here is that normally you notice right here, yesterday got a pullback signal already, which means I think it's good. But in fact, I think XIFU will also share out past few weeks ago, volumes building up at the bottom, reversal is there. Okay, so if you ask me, it's a good setups. Okay, but entry right now yesterday break up already. Actually, a few days ago, I do posted XIFU. Actually, is a good chance for you to enter. Okay, but of course, I think someone yesterday asked me in Telegram, what price can I enter for XIFU? I don't reply them because, like I said, I don't do any buy and sell call. I don't want to say that you can buy 1 ringgit 20 cents, but later it pull back to 1 ringgit. How base? You're 20% gone. Okay, so I cannot do buy and sell call. I only can share with you this is a good setup. Okay, now. For me, setup is still good. Of course, today some minor drop. Volume is a bit high because continuing is the first 40 minutes. But again, if you want to something below 1.2, I think it's great to try. Okay, for XIFU. Now, again, I say how I usually use my insider buy sell combined with my pullback. Okay, so pullback you can treat it as a bull signal. Okay, chances for the price is going up higher. And then this insider buy side is to tell me, okay, is there anything that is happening or not before the buy signal? Like for example, here we do have buy. Okay, this is also the price going down. They keep buying it. Okay, here got some selling lah. Here got some selling. Okay, and then here they buy back. Okay, so before the strengths appeared, so you know that okay, seems like got some sort of accumulation by insider. Okay, not to say they are manipulating. I'm not saying that, but I say sometimes the insider itself they know the company better. They got confident, then probably they can buy at the bottom. Okay, so I wait for the strength signal to try to follow with the flow. Okay, what I'm trying to say. Okay, so there's Dufu. Let's do Sam. Sam, I didn't really follow. Okay, but looks like yesterday also got strength with reversal. Wow, but mostly it's selling. Oh, but EPF lah. Okay, EPF. Okay, normally for me EPF sometimes it's not a so-called market maker. Okay, so that's why I don't really follow EPF. Okay, I'm more interested in the real insider itself. You know, the company's shareholder itself. Okay, so now let me just close this up. So my chart become cleaner. But this one actually is like I say, it's if you want to enter certain trades, I think it's a useful information for you to use it. Okay, probably you can use that too. Okay, now Sam, I think short-term opportunity is there. We do have a short-term recovery. Overall trends, but I'm not sure whether we're looking for so-called long-term, short-term. But short-term, I think you can actually aim around 4 ringgits. Oh, but not much meat. Now it's 3 ringgit, almost 70 cents or 60 over cents value. To 4 ringgit, less than 10%. But volume is building up. Volume is building up. Unless you say you're looking for long term, I think okay. There's a potential shakeout happening over here. Okay, what I'm trying to say is short term is good. Okay, for SAM, for this stock currently. Okay, but just that the 4 ringgit resistance probably a bit closer. Okay, something that probably want to consider. Okay, entry wise, 3.6 below I think is good. Okay, probably 3.6 over here. Hopefully this one will form a new support level. Okay, 3.6. Okay, any other counters? Do let me know. If not, just go through our intraday. Okay, now against for my pullback signals, okay, actually there's 2 ways for you to get it. One is from the actual itself, you actually can do the settings. Now the other one actually is from XIFU apps. Okay, so again, you just go through, you download XIFU apps. It's available in Android iOS. Then you go to the, once logged in, you go to stock idea. Okay, at the bottom you click. Okay, so you can see the pullback public stock ideas, right? So that technically with XIFU, pullback is the one that actually we generated. So this one, okay, auto, it keep updates whenever it hits, okay? Now this morning over here, there are a few coming up. Okay, let's take 3. We monitor that and go to inspire counters. Okay, so cold form. Okay, let's try cold form. Okay, cold form. Okay, doing reversal, but this one is also a new IPO counters. Okay lah, boleh lah. Doing reversal lah. This one. Okay, let's try P metal. Yes, Austin Titan very nice. Actually, again, 2 days ago we posted in Telegram. The time only up 4-5%, but suddenly break resistance. Today break further. Okay, unexpected because LC Titan people say it's not a good company. That's why sometimes I don't really, not to say I don't like it, but I really follow analyst target. I remember like last few days ago, I think most of the analysts say it's not very good. Okay, actually they do sell target or something, if not mistaken, but the price goes up. Okay, but sometimes it's like that. Okay, in stock market, sometimes operators use this opportunity to mislead, the public. Not to say analyst is not good, but just that markets, right? There's a potential of manipulation might happening. Okay, so P metal. Okay, shakeout completed overall is pretty good. Okay, so yes, but this one probably need to hold a bit of long term. The other one is Sorrento. So again, I just try to check any potential pullback stocks or not from my XIFU apps over here. Good morning, Suiwa. Well, we try to see is there any things that we can pick up. Okay, Sorrento, boleh lah, but so, nothing much. Okay, if we go back to yesterday list, Senkau, KUB, MTAG, Destiny. Okay, Hawk. Okay, let's try Hawk. Okay, those that low volume ones, sometimes I will forget about it. Okay, Hawk's good. This one a bit similar like P Metal as well. Shakeout completes. Okay, and then you know the strength's coming back, and this will give you a support. Here also previously got one, notice here. Here also got one. Okay, so you know this area here actually is a strong support area. How much is this? Around 44 and 445 lah, around 405 area lah. It actually gives you a very strong support. Okay, so at least you know your colors area or maybe your entry area. Okay, so let's say this later on, Hawk, right? Back to 45 cents. Okay, maybe it's the area that I would like to try because it's lower risk. Okay, let's get into Magma and Salcon. Okay, I think yeah, it's might ask me several times for this week already. Okay, you're entering, you're already holding or what? Okay, for these two counters. Okay, my view is still the same for Magma. I think there's still potential there. Okay. But just that this one is still a bit far from 20 MA. Something that usually I don't really like it. Okay, because I'm afraid later they will pull back. Like for example, next G. I think it's next G. Next G also quite nice. Okay, but of course here, like I said, this is a candle normally you don't want to see whenever it hits the top, right? Drop with high volume. Not to say it's game over. I think they will still make a round of movement, right? But sometimes you got this kind of candle, the pullback will be slightly deeper. Okay, sometimes you buy here, it pull back to here, you also tahan already. It's a 20-30% loss before they rebounded back. Okay, so it's a bit similar to next G. What I can say is that Magma currently is still holding well. Okay, I think it's fine. If you really want to enter, probably wait for them to close to the 20 MA. Okay, later on. Okay, sometimes they will test 20 MA before they pop break. Okay, because this one kind of high volume, sometimes breaking this resistance is a bit difficult. Okay, or maybe you need to wait for a while. Okay, so my view is still the same. Setup wise, I think it's okay, good. The problem is the risk reward. Okay, so let's say you think the risk reward for you is okay, it's not a problem for you. All right, I think it's still good. Okay, Salcon. I didn't really follow Salcon, but okay. Okay, I guess still the same lah. It's for me. Here still is a resistance. Right now, they are still hanging around 20 MA. 40 MA. So far, no problem. But again, you know that every time you got this one, okay, it's going to wait. It's going to have a so-called resistance. Okay, it's a resistance that they might take time for them to cross. Okay, so that's why after I saw this candle, of course, right now market also got few opportunity. That's why I just skip this one first. Okay, for Celcon. Okay, now let's get into Salute. Okay, now Salutica, or the other one is Emulus. Okay, Emulus very strong also. You can actually check that out. Okay, oh, this one not bad also. Okay, now it's quieting down. Okay, quieting down. Okay, so here we have a break, pullback complete. Okay, strength signal, pullback complete, strength signal. I'm not sure whether Faisal, you're looking for entry exit. Okay, but if you're looking for entry, normally how I look into it is like this. Okay, you see it. So this is the latest strength. Okay, 240 is my support. Okay, like for example here, okay, 20 cents is my support, but this one it didn't pull back deeper. But okay, again, looking into the left-hand side. Let's turn to the left-hand side. Okay, it looks like 250, 26 or 25 here is a so-called previous resistance. Okay, somewhere here potential turn to support. So if you are looking for entry, okay, somewhere around 250, maybe slightly above, I think would be good. Right now they're just hanging around resistance, but I do see some rejections forming already. Okay, so like I say, setup is good, but if you enter right now, the risk reward is not there. Okay, actually I quite like it. Salute right now, but just that I will get it when the price drop to 254. If not, it's fine for me. Okay. So sometimes when we look for a certain setups, we have to look into the so-called risk to ratio also. Okay, it's good, but we never know when markets will turn. Okay, like I said, yes, the tariff thing seems like a bit quiet already, but doesn't mean it's over. President Trump, okay, like to twist the statement from time to time. Right now, it's okay. We have been in this so-called stable market, okay, for at least 2-3 weeks already. Okay, but we never know. Okay, again, they say the tariff pause for 90 days, right? So hopefully it will. Okay, so there is Salutica. Let's do into Emulus. Emulus also reversal with a good strength signal over here. Okay, this morning didn't have much of the activities. This one also a bit similar JT Group. Okay, JF Tech crossing pullbacks. All right, so something that I think worth to pay some attention as well. Okay, welcome Faisal. So okay, if let's say there's no questions, probably I look into my so-called the daily intraday signal Hua Tai. Okay lah, tak ada benda lah. UWC. UWC Inari also not bad. Dufu. Okay, but Dufu I unfortunately missed. Okay, because a few days ago I was holding 6 counters already. I don't want to enter. Hopefully next week I'll pull back, so I can actually got the opportunity to look for entry there. Okay, UWC is not too bad as well. Capital A, I think also riding currently. Okay, if you all miss this, again, no rush, no rush. Okay, like I said, pullback can happen anytime. Okay, so no rush. Yeah, we look for the next opportunity if you miss all these kind of trades. Okay, now again with this, once again, thank you for joining me this morning. Hopefully you all learn one or two things on our daily morning sections over here. So if you like my section, help me to click the like buttons for me. Help me to share this out. Again, you know we have Telegram. Join our Telegram. Okay, again, if you got anything you find interesting you want to share, post it in the Telegram. Okay, so we can have more discussion inside. With this, thank you. I'll see you next week.